Erin, you want to introduce? Look at this suit.
All right. Well, we have Howie Kaibel back on the show today from Yelp, and he has some really cool stuff today. As you can see, it's kind of festive in here with the Dia de los Muertos masks, EMOS. From Masks EMOS. So, Howie, thank you for being here, and thanks for bringing all this cool stuff today.
Yeah, you decorate well.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me back. I love being with you guys. I love these segments when we talk about really great local businesses and the way that Albuquerque really celebrates or does things our way.
Yeah.
And so I'm really glad to be here, and I just wanted to kind of kick off a sort of Halloween Dia de los Muertos conversation about what makes Albuquerque special.
Yeah.
And talk about some businesses that are really highly reviewed on Yelp, and bring in some stuff to show you, what we do.
Just in case somebody doesn't know what Yelp.com is, tell them.
Absolutely. Yelp is a website and a mobile app that connect people with really great local businesses. Feel free to hop on the site, search for any business that we're going to be talking about today, and read some reviews. Friend me. There's so many things you can do, but the least I would ask for is to get a free account and start from there. Erin's on the site.
On there. Yep. Now, Howie, what's the suit? What's going on?
Okay, what is going on with this huge suit? This is an original Zoot suit.
Is it?
It was bought in the 1950s in Hollywood and Vine, and I found it at the Pink Rhino. Which is a local thrift store that has some really cool costumes. It was really reasonably priced, and it's going to be there. I'm going to bring it back to him, but I really wanted to bring this in as an example of a cool costume that you can get, right here in town.
Can you stand up and model that for us?
Sure. I've got the Yelp shirt on underneath.
Of course.
But
that is a Zoot suit, the long coat.
This is the real thing. Yeah,
Nice.
it's very nice. And speaking of costumes, we have, if you want to go the more inexpensive route, these are from Thrift Town. These shoes, this correctional facility uniform, and this decoration of a skull were all purchased for less than $25. So,
Nice.
Can't go wrong with
Wow.
that.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Let's talk a little bit about these skulls from Masks EMOS.
These are awesome.
Everything you're seeing here. That paper
Well, let's
mache.
bring them over.
This statue, Masks EMOS, is the place to go for your Dia de los Muertos, decorations, anything. They have so many cool local artists. They have, these are just amazing.
They are amazing.
And also these prayer flags, which are below the table here. Another crucial element to Dia de los Muertos. And let's talk a little bit about Dia de los Muertos.
Sure.
Little 101. If you know anything about it, it's a Mexican holiday. It runs over 3 days. November 1st, it's the 31st of October, but then November 1st is Dia de los Inocentes, which is a day for the children. The children who have died. And then Dia de los Muertos is the 2nd, and that's for the adults who have passed. And the idea is that you're connecting with these souls that have moved on, and you're sending prayers to them. You're talking to them. There's a little humor involved, and basically what people do is they build altars in their homes or by the gravestones or something like that, and then they give offerings. So for kids, they'll give offerings of toys. And then for adults, they'll do tequila, mezcal, something like that. But it's a really, what's wonderful about it is it really gives some definition to what we do for Halloween, which is just dress up like a ghoul, right? They're actually bringing some meaning to it. And because of that, it's really spread all over the world. Spain, Brazil, very popular there. Asia and Africa, they have similar celebrations. And then, of course, we do it here in Albuquerque.
Well, my cousin actually my cousin got married in North Carolina, and the theme of his wedding was Los Muertos, Dia de los Muertos.
How cool.
So his cake was, the skulls and everything, and it was just really neat.
That is really neat.
It's not just a New Mexico thing.
Absolutely. And we do a lot of things here in Albuquerque to celebrate it too. We have what do we have? The Marigold Parade is the big one in the South Valley. We have El Campo Celebration, which is a Trisco Heritage Foundation's thing. This year, the National Hispanic Cultural Center does events leading up to the holiday, and then there's also the 7th annual Day of the Tread, which is a really cool idea, or obvious way of connecting bikes with this amazing holiday. It's really cool to be in the know of what things are happening here in Albuquerque, and I think we all know, because you guys do this show and really celebrate this, but this city is really exploding with creativity, talent, lots and lots of new things happening here that I just don't recall. I've lived here almost 20 years. I don't recall it being this exciting in the past.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
And as an example, one new business that I forgot to point out from the last segment, Designed by Wine. This is a studio in the North Valley where you go in and you will paint something very, very similar to this if this is what they're teaching that day.
Yeah, we've had them on the show.
Yeah, they're wonderful. Kelly.
Kelly Jo Kuchar, yeah.
Exactly. So for Dia de los Muertos, they actually have
That is so neat. I was actually supposed to go last weekend for a friend's birthday and couldn't make it.
I will have you if you want to come to our...
I want to go to one of these classes for sure.
We're doing a special Yelp event.
Okay.
I'll have you out there.
Invite me.
Yep, absolutely. So fabulous stuff.
These are so cool.
Believe me, I don't know how to use a paintbrush. And I can pull something like this off.
Really?
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah, they do teach you. It's a wonderful instant art lesson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are wonderful.
If they can get me to do something like that, then wow.
You'll actually hang this up in your in your living room.
Yeah.
You actually will.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very good. Howie, you got it covered at Yelp, and if anybody wants to see more, they just go to yelp.com and the Albuquerque.
All the businesses that we talked about, you can just search them. You can also look for the events that I talked about today in our events page. So, if you want to know what's happening in Albuquerque, go to yelp.com.
Yeah. Lots of fun local events happening for Halloween.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just revving up.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to really get going here in the next
So what are you going to be for Halloween?
Well, we're talking about a show thing, and it's going to be a surprise, isn't it, Aaron?
It's a surprise.
Ooh.
It's coming together, I understand. The buzz with the crew, it's coming together.
That's exciting.
I'm just going to go do what they tell me to do, Here, put this on. Okay.
Are you going to dress up for Halloween?
I definitely will, but I probably like you. There are just so many things kind of buzzing around that.
Well, you're a
I don't
little
know
girl
what I'm gonna
too.
do.
You got to go trick or treating, Dad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I have my costume to go trick or treating in with my nieces and my nephew. I'm going to be Wonder Woman.
Awesome.
I think she could pull that off.
Yeah, you can pull that off. Absolutely. I'm going out with my 3-year-old for the first real trick or treat she's ever done.
Fun.
So it's gonna be really,
what's she
That'll
going to
be
be?
a lot of fun.
she's going to be a kitty.
A kitty.
She asked to be a kitty, so we got her a kitty costume.
How cute.
Yeah.
This is cute.
The
lot
best
of
part
fun.
of Halloween is trick or treating with the kids.
I agree.
Or even just, standing there with the candy and giving it out.
Right.
It's a lot of fun.